What's happening? Yeah, I got 15 minutes. 10 minutes to be exact. I know I always say the same thing over and over. 10 minutes. It's 3:44 right now, California time. Today's date is October 4th, 2021. You feel me? Word up. I'm on my break right now. Shout out to all these weak ass men. Weak men, weak men, weak men. I think a weak woman will make a weak man. But women, man, let's get into that subject. Women are naturally stronger than men by nature. I've already made a topic about this, but we can talk about it again. I dropped a few topics on that. A woman is stronger than a man by nature. According to a book, not even according to the book, according to science itself. Girls are born. When a girl and a boy is born, a girl is much stronger than a boy when they are born. That's just a fact. More boys die at birth than girls. This is the reason why you're more likely to have a boy than a girl, because God had to even things out. Because I wouldn't say God, well, God, of course it's God. Because that's the reason why the chances of you having a boy is 51% compared to 49% of you having a girl. The math has already been done. The reason why it had to even out, it's supposed to be 50-50. But the reason why it's 51% for boys and 49% for women is because more boys die at birth. So they had to level up the chances of you having boys, because it had to even out, because boys were dying at birth. So Mother Nature had to find a way to solve that problem. So it gave likely more chance of men being born than boys being born than a girl would be born. You feel me? Because girls survive more birth rate than men throughout the history of mankind. You could do the research yourself. This is my personal research that I did on my own, and that's just a fact. This is the reason why a woman is stronger than a man. And even because a girl has to be born strong, because they was preparing her to birth a nation. So she's naturally gonna come out as a stronger of the genders. You feel me? She doesn't need testosterone when she hit 20 to make her strong. She's not, you feel me? A lot of niggas don't believe that shit, but if you think about it, you can tell we men naturally gain testosterone at a certain stage in our life. You feel me? Why do we need that? We need that to keep us to carry on. A woman naturally becomes herself. She grows titties, she grows ass and everything else. We men have to gain, we get the testosterone, right? Then when we get the testosterone, we have to work out and be very active for us to grow into our man body. You feel me? It requires working out. It requires doing some form of activities. If you don't do some form of activities, then you end up like me, still skinny at the age of, you're pushing up there. You feel me? So a woman doesn't naturally have to do that. She grows into her body, or either she's going to be small or big or whatever, and whatever she want to do, she can fine tune her body however she wants to fine tune her body. But naturally, a woman does not have to do none of these things. She's actually the one who give that man the testosterone, and later on that shit is activated at a certain stage in a man's life. So girls are naturally born stronger than men. You feel me? That's why some of these boys be coming home and they be like, she beat me up and everything else, because girls, they just grow bigger and stronger than men. Then at a certain stage in life, we get that extra boost from Mother Nature itself, which is the testosterone, because it seems like we are the favorite. Unfortunately, it seems like we are the favorite. We happen to die the most at birth. They fix that problem for us, and then when we get to a certain stage in life, they fix that problem again for us. And yet we still don't know how to learn, because men are more likely to kill each other. We kill each other more in wars, in a lot of petty shit. We kill each other a lot more than what women do. Women do create a lot of violence, but men are more likely to cause more violence than women. So we tend to eliminate ourselves through the process anyway, although we have an advantage by Mother Nature itself. But we don't take advantage of it, you feel me? Because a woman is naturally smarter and stronger than a man. Reason why, she has more responsibilities. You feel me? She has a womb that needs maintenance. You look at that. A woman's body naturally has a maintenance that fits itself every month. She had to be born strong. She had to be born intelligent. She was equipped for the job. She had to be equipped for the job itself. We don't get to do nothing but just store our soul in her house. And the rest of it, she does it. She literally creates the body that I'm walking in right now. I'm not trying, this is not even a big up to any woman. Because some of these, I'm talking about a real woman. I'm not talking about Thought Nation. You see, the woman literally gives us the body that we in right now, right? Our soul, it dwells in a man. So the man gives his soul to a woman, and the woman creates a body for the soul. Now, the kind of power that it takes for a woman to create a bone of a baby in her body is as powerful as an exploding star. You feel me? Think about it. We're talking about the bones, the structure. What keeps our bones strong is calcium. Where does calcium come from? The sun itself. So here is a woman in her womb creating that kind of power. This is that power that she creates, that kind of burst that creates the bones of a baby and creates the body of a baby. Is as powerful as a supernova. If you don't know what a supernova is, the explosion of a star. A star is the, like our sun. Our sun is a star itself. We just call it the sun. We named it the sun. But explosion, look at the explosion of a supernova. That's how powerful a woman have to be in that stage just to create the body that we are in right now. So it is obvious that she's the stronger species than we are. You feel me? It's just that we tend to, when we grow older, we represent what created us. So we represent her power. This is the reason why we grow muscles and everything else like that, because this is a representation. This is a reflection of where we came from. Through that power itself, that's how we represent her. You feel me? We are more alike than different. We don't even need to be fighting each other. And this is all through my research. Oh shit, I gotta go. And this is all through my research. And if another research that I did was, if you take a look at the map, right? This is when I know men was chaotic. When you take a look at the map itself, right? If you just Googling population of men, they show you the population of men. Where the most population of men live on the equator, and the most population of the woman lives above the equator. They live above the equator. And when you type in most religious group, they're always on the equator. So religion had to be created to keep men in line, because we tend to fight each other more often. A woman is I don't know what's going on with bitches. Bitches are a little colder. Above the equator, they're a little more cooler. I don't know what it is. But when you type in that, I was doing the research and everything else like that. I didn't have to do no more research because I was convinced that a woman is just much stronger than a man. You feel me? I was very, very convinced. You feel me? Very, very convinced. You feel me? This is why we need. This is the reason why even the world belongs to us, and it's still not enough. You feel me? It seems like a woman is more mature. She's more in her divine purpose, and we constantly need pampering. You feel me? They give us the world. We boost. We are the head of the household. We have all forms of leadership position, but yet it's never enough. You feel me? Why is that? Think about it. These are the things that you gotta think about. So a woman is always stronger than a man. She just don't have. She thinks that she has to physically fight a man. You can't physically fight yourself, woman. Because what a man represents, a man's strength is a representation of what you used to create him in the first place. He's only coming into himself, and what created him is as powerful as an explosion of a star. So a man's muscles and a man's texture and everything about a man is supposed to represent where he came from. You feel me? Through that hole. And can you just imagine a person creating a bone and a whole body, a whole other body in herself? Exactly. You can't imagine that because we just see it, we take it for granted because it happens all the time. But truth of the matter, hold on. But truth of the matter is that a woman should not try to fight a man physically. No, I'm not saying that. You can always outsmart a man easily. You feel me? You can always outsmart a man easily. You feel me? So his strength is a representation of who you are. So you're supposed to utilize him to create a world that you want. You feel me? More than likely, that's what happened. You feel me? She just never get credit for the things that she does. You feel me? There's always a husband there's always a husband. There's always a brother. There's always an uncle. You feel me? The reason why we can differentiate them because there's a woman that's also playing the other role, which is a wife, a sister. You feel me? So men didn't create this shit by themselves. You feel me? They always say it's a man's world, but I'm like, yeah, I bet they differ. Hold on. Yeah, I got like a few more minutes with y'all. You feel me? But this is what it is. This is the reason why a woman is stronger than a man, because a woman survived the birth rate much better than men, and also of the other examples that I gave. And I'm out of here. This fucking